So we tend to get a little stressed out this time of year with everything that's going on throughout the holidays. And, you know, I think we need to kind of take a breath.
We do.
Right? And sort of go, it's not so bad, Shelly.
Yeah.
So, but it's hard for us to do because we do get so wound up. Although many people love the holidays, they still can let the stress get to them.
It's a really busy, stressful time of year. And so, you know, I try to encourage people to try and identify where that stress is coming from. So there's lots of lifestyle things that you can look at in terms of simplifying, right?
Yeah, we've got the sort of the 5 kind of key things you talked about. So we got simplify, maintain a normal routine, got a little more meat in there, choose realistic goals, and good nutrition. So those are the kind of the things I think we need to focus in on. So now I'm going to get you to walk through each one of those, and let's talk about simplify.
Yeah, so I think it's important to recognize where your stress comes from in the holidays, and it's important to remember and be sensitive to the fact that not everybody loves the holidays, and some people it's not a happy time of year. So I think being sensitive to that, I think trying to simplify everything that goes on is really important too. So depending on where that comes from, if it's financial stress, you know, what we did a few years ago was we've got a really big family, and at some point we said, you know what, we're just buying for the kids because that's what Christmas is for. You know, if it's the parties that you're having and you feel like you need to do, you know, the whole kit and caboodle with the parties, do a potluck, have it catered, go to a restaurant. Or if it's just the stress of like the demands on your time, you know, have one do, everybody, let's go to this restaurant, have sort of, you know, try to simplify the number of engagements that you're going to. So that's sort of number one, identify where it's coming from. And I do really try to encourage people to try to maintain some semblance of a normal routine.
Right.
So it's not going to be a normal day, right? It's not a normal time of year, but try to maintain something. Choose 1 or 2 things that you're going to stick to. Try to make sure you're just drinking enough water. It's
big one.
Huge. It stops
so
you
many
from
right?
overeating and feeling like junk after you've been up too late. And so I think that's really important. Even if that's the only thing you do, I'm going to make sure I get my 2 or 3 liters a day.
Or sleep.
Sleep.
Make sure you can get your 7 to 8 hours every single night, so you have that consistency, because that will help, right?
Yes, absolutely. Or, you know, try to maintain your meal replacement shake every day. Doesn't have to be in the morning, but breakfast is a great time. I really like this one. It's easy. It's a combination of hypoallergenic protein, a greens product, and a multivitamin. So I'll even tell people, you know, if you're going out and you're thinking I'm going to be overeating, and have your meal replacement shake at 4 o'clock before you go out at 5 o'clock so that you don't overeat.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've heard that before because you're right. Because we're socializing so much more, we tend to overeat. So
try to stick to some kind of exercise plan or at least some me time. So I have through the holiday, I walk my dog every morning. No one's allowed to come with me. It's my 15 minutes. Can I come with you? No. If we take the dog for a second walk after school, you can come. But this walk is mine.
And that's so
right?
smart, Shelly, because it does. And it helps keep us grounded and
absolutely.
relaxed, too, right? Because we don't want to get crazy.
Right.
So realistic things to keep you on track, which is great.
Right. And then nutritionally, you know, we look at our big ones. B vitamins are very important, particularly B12. So we get B12 through animal products. So vegetarian vegans, I do encourage they supplement, but you can get some food sources of B12 and nutritional yeast and that kind of thing. I love GABA and theanine. They help to sort of elicit that dopamine effect. So they're very relaxing without being sedating. You can get combinations of those. We've got a couple of combos over there.
And you've seen great results from this in patients of your own. You've talked about it before, taking the GABA to help them.
Yeah, both theanine and GABA. Yeah, they're
great.
on top of my fridge. They're in my car. They're beside my desk. And then we have the herbal approach. So passion flower is a great combination or a great herb to use. A lot of people don't realize the herbs we use for sleep, like in combinations like nighty-night types of teas, in lower dosages, they can be great relaxants. So combinations of valerian and skullcap, they're great combinations. Chamomile, you can always get these herbs sort of wrapped up into a combo for you for adrenal support. This one is the one from our house, which is obviously well used.
Right, yeah, which is good. And I mean, these things can really help. And I think you need to be aware, too, of your ability to handle stress and whether or not this is a stressful time for
Yeah.
you. Because for some people it's not. They're like, woo, it's the
Yeah.
holidays. I'm so excited. And others are just like, as you said, they're just like, I've got so much to do. And
Yeah.
these are such, great tips to kind of help people through. And this is great too, the rescue remedy. I've seen amazing results using this with my family.
And great for kids.
Yes.
Right? So you want to be careful using herbs in kids. This is really safe for children. It comes in a spray, it comes in drops, it comes in little pastilles. They taste really good.
Yeah, that's a good, because
Yeah.
some of the drops didn't taste
they're a
that
little
great.
alcohol-y.
Yeah, but it's nice that they're moving towards
Yeah.
something, because this you just give to your kids and it can help calm them down, and it does
Go to
work,
sleep
which
and
is-
help them to
yeah.
when they're keyed up and
That's
you
right.
know had a lot of.
And what do we
company
have
sugar.
here?
These are just combos of the same
Okay.
sort of idea. B vitamins, theanine, GABA. I really like this combo. It's mostly GABA, theanine, and magnesium. So we can get magnesium from whole grains, most of our vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, legumes. So you can try to make sure you get those things. The nice thing about getting magnesium through food is it's also really high in fiber.
Okay.
Those foods.
Yeah.
So they tend to help balance blood sugar, control appetite, that kind of thing. But great combinations. Those are probably my favorite.
So how do we know if we need to do this? Like, as far as, this probably can't hurt anybody, but if you are feeling just those, like that bit of anxiety and pressure.
So the anxiety piece, I usually encourage things like B vitamins, theanine, and herbs like ashwagandha. So that's an example of someone who is feeling really keyed up and they need to gear down a little bit. Other adrenal combinations, for people who feel really burnt out, maybe closer towards the end of the holiday season, adrenal things that contain ginseng and B5 and B12, they tend to be more stimulating for people who are really burnt out and fatigued.
Which is really great.
Yeah.
So, and I always say to people, just breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe, smile,
Try and enjoy.
try to have some fun and enjoy the holidays. Full Circle Healthcare is where you can go for more information at 131 Upper Centennial Parkway. They are moving very soon, so go to their fullcirclehealthcare.ca website for more information, and you can follow them to their new location. So, have you ever given blood?